No estoy
Tristísimo
parando
ser,
de noquear, boludo.
tristísimo ser fanático de Martín Evans.
Vos tenés que colgar.
No tengo que darle aguante antes de empezar, pues. No,
Va a
terminó
terminar
con...
como trulo, si no.
Sí. Voy a seguir jugando a ver qué onda hoy. Hoy remonto este modo Legacy, te lo juro. Estas todas victorias. Qué paliza me metieron, boludo. Yo le saqué el sonido de este juego, le saqué el volumen. Este es mi volumen. Vale, el volumen no le saqué. Saqué la musiquita. Está bueno este juego. Lo único que no me gusta, ¿sabes lo que no me gusta del juego este?
¿Qué
Los
pasa?
golpes al cuerpo. El chabón tiene que bajar la cabeza a la altura
Ah, sí, te regalás mucho.
del pecho del chabón, del otro, para poder pegarle el cuerpo, boludo. ¿Desde
Sí,
cuándo?
sí, el golpe al cuerpo era bastante malo. Porque como que no
Rarísimo.
hay un botón, tenés que inclinarte para adelante, no sé.
Sí, sí, se inclina para adentro para pegarle el cuerpo. Rarísimo. No tiene mucho sentido. Pero bueno. Me gusta la mecánica de subirle puntos. Mucho mejor, me parece mejor que la de COS.
Y hacete mano pesada, boludo. Ponete el hook al máximo y ya fue. Matar o morir.
Si no le puedo sacar, yo le puse. Iba a
Está
hacer
buena la
un...
cola Challenger.
Por eso, ponele que
¿Viste?
tengo una mano derecha bien pesada o una izquierda bien pesada, listo. ¿No quieren jugar en las Play, que somos 5 o no?
Y estamos buscando, pasa que no encuentra otros 7 Challenger. El tema que no sé si somos 5. No sé si va a jugar Mario.
Ah, yo me metí acá, quiero jugar a esto.
O sea,
Hubo
si dimos
mucho LOL.
cuenta.
Mucho LOL.
Yo me voy a morfar, fíjate. Así que lo dejo.
Y yo estoy viendo estudiante, pero está dando vergüenza.
¿Está dando vergüenza?
Sí, recién tiraron un centro y el arquero quiso agarrar la pelota y le erró, boludo. O sea, un corner, salió como a agarrar la pelota, le erró y lo metieron gol.
Tengo muy poca
Está
media
cobrando
para pelear con
suficiente.
esta gente,
De los
boludo.
peores que he visto.
¿Siguen jugando?
No.
No.
Sale contar. Vea,
Ya.
vea.
Y-
Uy, tengo unos filtros, uno de sabor frutilla y otro que es sabor uva. Y tengo los
¿Sabor concha
dichos
no
que
tenés?
son los tipo celulosa, pero de color azul, verde. Es muy flashero. Bueno, Martínez, estuvo buena la joda, por si querías saber.
Sí,
Pelotudo.
me dijeron que quebraste todo, boludo.
Sí, amigo.
Yo pensé que no íbamos al final.
Estuvo buena la joda, si no hubiese invitado hubiésemos ido, amigo. Todo bien igual, Julio.
No quería que vaya.
Y la pasaste bien porque no nos invitaste, por eso hiciste todo el quilombo.
¿Qué decís? Igual te digo una cosa, ustedes la habrían pasado mal.
Sí, sí, por eso no nos invitaste.
Los
¿Cómo
he
estás,
salvado.
cómo estás tan seguro?
Y amigo, yo no podía caminar.
¿Qué tiene que ver?
Tipo,
¿Qué tiene que
tipo,
ver?
Él no podía
eh,
caminar.
lo único que podía mover era el tobillo y los brazos, amigo, literal. Si estaba parado tipo de pie, tipo normalito, me caía.
Si ustedes lo veían así, se iban a sentir mal. Por eso le pensé a ustedes.
Y me iban a tener
Claro,
que
de verdad.
cuidar. Me iban a tener que cuidar, muchacho. Eh. No, igual
Y
fuera de joda. A ver, a ver. Yo no fui porque nada, me fui con una pibita.
¿Qué pasó, boludo?
¿Quién soy?
¿Me chorearon?
Ni idea.
Este boludo. Puto.
Sí, pero gordo puto de la reconcha de tu vieja, mandaste el mensaje a las 9 de la noche, boludo. A las 9 de la noche ya tenía todo organizado, boludito.
Mira. Estaba el
Gordo
Entrix. Vale.
halcón del orto.
qué amigo.
Yo hace cuánto te dije esta joda.
No, pero la tiraste.
¿Te
Ñe,
acordás?
Ñe.
que una
Quédate remada,
vuelta.
boludo, te voy a cagar a palo cuando te vea de una manera, amigo.
Sí, boludo, pero no quedó claro qué íbamos a hacer. No quedó claro
Exacto,
nada.
pero vos te acordás de una cosa, que es, yo te lo conté a vos, porque estabas acá, eras el único,
Sí,
y yo estaba esperando a que se metan los pibes, ¿sí o no? Así les decía.
sí, pero eso fue como un martes, boludo. Después el jueves estábamos todos acá y no sé qué pasó.
Y yo no, yo estaba en un cumpleaños.
No, pero estabas vos.
¿Estaban?
Sí, estaba, no sé, creo que estaba el boludo Lucas o el otro.
Ah, sí, se me empezó a descansar entre Martín y Copa. Estaban, ay, amigo, me descansaban. Yo se las tiré y después le tiré la posta y me dicen, ah, bueno, vos no querés que vayamos, listo, no vamos, que no sé qué. Se
Y le dijiste a
ofendieron,
las 9 de
boludo.
la noche, boludo.
No, pero eso es, ¿qué era? ¿Jueves eso? Era jueves. Me empezaron a descansar, después yo la tiré de vuelta y nada, pasó lo que pasó.
Está bien, pues le invitaste tu propia historia, amigo, se te
No,
hace feliz.
pero se supone que no nos convenía ir porque iban a hacer quilombo, no sé quién carajo. Y yo te dije,
No,
a mí
no,
me chupa un
no, no. O
huevo.
sea, yo lo único que dije fue cuando Copa la tiró, que fue la de, yo tengo una gana de hacer un bardo o algo así, tiré y dije, no, amigo, no estaba para eso.
No,
Pero
fue
es
así.
joda,
Vos
boludo.
dijiste, chicos, acá hay una joda, pero yo donde no son bienvenidos mi amigo no los quiero.
No, no,
La
no, no.
tiraste así.
No, no, no,
Ya
no.
está,
Esa, no,
ya está.
esa la sacaste fuera de contexto.
No, ya está, amigo.
Sí, ¿por
No
qué?
necesito más nada.
¿Por qué fue? Porque también hablamos de la joda anterior. Yo les dije que yo quería que vayan y
Está bien,
Copa...
Julio.
no, no, no,
Pero
no. Amigo, y después yo le tiré la de que no me gustaba la idea de que vayan a un lugar que no quería que los valoren.
está bien.
Yo había tirado esa. El tema es que ustedes se la tomaron de la peor manera. No lo dije por ustedes, lo dije por la
Perdón,
gorda
perdón.
puta que le gusta hacer quilombo. Entonces no quería que vaya a un lugar donde le iba a pasar mal. Pero en caso de que no, pueden venir.
O sea que
¿Qué
Juli hizo todo por protegernos. Gracias, Juli.
De nada,
Sí.
amigo.
No
Qué
los
pedazo
invitó a
de...
ustedes,
Todo para ir
pero
solo.
fue él por las dudas. A ver, para chequear si era así como él decía.
Porque mira, te cuento, marihuana.
Mirá,
Hay
yo te
una
cuento,
gordita.
yo te cuento una. El domingo un recontrasado, viene todo el mundo, vienen todas las pibas, putas, chupi, pero bueno, te invito porque sos
Por las
hipertenso y no te
dudas.
va a la sal.
Soy diabético.
Claro, boludo.
Hijo de puta.
A ver qué ibas a decir.
No, ahora ni me acuerdo, amigo.
Oh. O sea, fue una cosa así, vaya está, mira, ya pasó, pero. La
Ah,
próxima.
ya pasó que estas son amigas de mi novia. Ya pasó que en uno de estos episodios, una piba me dice para que yo los invite a ustedes y la cuestión es que había otra piba de que hizo bardo. No, le expliqué para la mierda. No sirve.
Me estás mintiendo, no podés, boludo.
No, ahí está.
Uy, está lindo.
Yo me había metido una vez acá al Discord, hace mucho, para invitarlos a toda una joda, a la que Copa me dijo, sí amigo, ya me había llegado la data. Bueno, yo digo, listo. Ya le habían tirado la data para ir a esa joda. La piba de la joda me pregunta si yo los había invitado a mis amigos y yo dije que los iba a invitar, pero ya están invitados. Cuestión, no sé por qué empezó a hablar de una piba del otro grupo que era del lado donde se había enterado de Copa, que le había llegado la data. Y esa gorda puta, esa gorda del grupo, ya, no sé por qué la llamó a la mina llorando diciendo de que ella no había invitado a nadie. Esto no tiene ningún puto sentido, amigo, pero fue lo que pasó, te juro. No hay otra forma de explicarlo.
¿Cómo fue?
Sí,
¿Vino otra mina y qué dijo?
Bianca,
Bianca, ¿qué dijo?
que ella no los había invitado a ustedes.
Y al que te la mandaste fuiste vos, Julio, igual.
Pero amigo, yo nunca dije que Bianca los había invitado, yo dije que ya los había invitado. Yo nunca dije nada.
¿Pero qué carajo, Bianca para decir quién va o no, boludo?
Bueno, justamente, amigo, pero el
No,
hecho
no puedo
se,
creer.
se quejó de que no nos había invitado.
De que no
Pero,
los había invitado,
No,
que no nos invitaste.
claro, no,
Alguien,
no,
alguien, o sea, vos habías mandado eso
sí,
y tú lo mandaste al grupo. Y
sí,
habían dicho, y Copa había dicho algo de que ya sabía,
sí,
y dijeron, ¿cómo sabía Copa? Y vos agarraste y
sí.
dijiste, le dijo Bianca. Y no le había dicho Bianca, le había dicho Larisa, pero te confundiste y ahí se armó todo el quilombo. Amigo, fue tu culpa porque te confundiste ahí. Y Bianca salió así, pero yo no tuve nada que ver.
Pero Bianca es la única que se comunica entre ese grupo.
A Larisa le dijo que si habla con Copa, boludo.
Bueno, o alguien del grupo.
No,
Pero
Larisa
vos
habla con
dijiste
Copa y a
Bianca,
veces habla conmigo, boludo.
Bianca no tiene nada que ver.
Bianca no tiene nada que ver.
No, pero en realidad no la apunté a Bianca sola ahí. A
Y
ella
vos
no la
dijiste fue
apunté
Bianca,
sola.
boludo.
Alguien le
No
dijo
dijiste
igual.
Bianca.
Amigo, pará.
Amigo, esa conversación éramos todas las amiguitas de esta piba, mi novia es la piba y yo, boludo.
Y bueno, pero dijiste, le dijo Bianca.
Oye, amigo, pero no necesariamente Bianca. Yo dije, le habrá dicho Bianca, o que ella,
Ah, vos,
Larissa, ¿no? El
¿lo dijiste o
grupo.
no, boludo?
No, no, o sea, lo que voy es que no la señalé a ella con el dedo. Yo dije que
Sí,
fue
era
ella la
Pero si
que...
dijiste el nombre, sí.
No, no.
Pero en realidad dije,
Escuchalo,
como
escuchalo,
fue
dice.
parte del grupo de la pera, qué sé yo.
habrá dicho Bianca.
No,
¿Qué crees que
escuchalo.
era?
Dice, ¿fue ella o alguno más? No, es alguno más las bolas. Dijiste Bianca, Gil.
No,
Bianca,
amigo,
boludo. Te la mandás y ya
amigo,
está, no pasa nada, boludo.
no me la mandé porque yo
No,
no la
no digo,
señalé con el
no digo que te
dedo.
la. Pero pará, no, no, para mí no te la mandaste ni nada de eso. Yo digo que la próxima decís, che, mirá, está esto tal día, lo decís con un par de días de anticipación, porque vos sos el mensajero, amigo, vos no te pueden decir nada. Si a vos te dicen invitar al que quiera, va a invitar al que quiera, listo, ya está. Hiciste lo que tenías que hacer.
Sí, pero yo quería que ustedes vayan con la advertencia de que capaz hinchar la pelota de gorda.
Pero qué carajo importa la gorda, amigo.
No importa, boludo, yo por mí la noqueo.
Y bueno, por eso, o sea,
Se fue Martín.
sí, se te cayó, seguro. Si estaba recopado el amigo.
Qué chabón, boludo.
Pero bueno, no pasa nada, tenlo en cuenta para la próxima, boludo.
Sí, obvio, amigo. Yo re quería salir, boludo. Bueno,
Sí, sí,
¿Ahora
estuvo
salió?
bastante chistoso.
sí, sí, sí.
Yo fui con 2 pasos y me volví con 5 pasos, amigo. No preguntes por qué.
Dos fases y te volviste con 5 fases.
Sí,
Mirá,
amigo. Aparecían en mi
sos como
cartuchita de
Jesús, pero
todo.
no con los panes.
Claro.
Qué hijo de puta.
Apareció un gordito que me estaba dando red level. Después apareció Lucrecia y me dio un licor que ella había hecho. Y después el novio de una de las pibas que me vino con vino en no sé. Mi amigo no podía caminar. Encima hacía una banda que no fumaba. O sea, estaba limpio, limpio, hace un montón. Y le
Pegó
mete
para el
una
carajo.
picada, se me dio vuelta todo. No pude estar de pie, boludo. No me acuerdo cuándo dejé a la mejor amiga de mi novia y cuándo llegué a mi casa.
Sí,
Y
sí.
cuando llegué estaba el auto, amigo, estaba el auto estacionado recontra bien, pero con las puertas abiertas y las ventanas abajo, boludo.
No.
El chabón todo fumeta, borracho, manejando
Ay,
hasta la
no.
casa.
No, porque ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Eh, Mi novia pensaba que yo no podía bajar el auto, qué sé yo, y levantó la ventana así nomás. Vieron que la ventana de mi auto se quedaba trabada de coso y no subía. Entonces tenía que estar trabada arriba. Igual ahí fui y lo arreglé así. Por las dudas, si me la ficharon o algo, no pasa nada. Pero... Ya me olvidé que estoy hablando. Ah, sí, pero no me acuerdo cómo llegué acá, boludo. Eso sí. Me levanto, estaba todo haciendo mierda. O sea, mi novia no me metió a traba por concentrarse en querer cerrar la ventana y se ve que pasó un auto, vibró y se cayó la ventana y quedó el auto abierto. Con las camperas arriba, todo.
Bueno, te roban.
No, nada. Nada. No me robaron nada. Pasa que como está polarizado el Twingo, no sabes si es que hay alguien adentro. El que deja en la ventana abajo de todo es extraño. Así que no. Y encima estaba mi vecino alrededor del auto pensando que se lo habían afanado y lo habían dejado ahí. Se te habían llamado a los gritos.
Se dejaban en la puerta.
Sí, literal.
Qué player, amigo. Gracias por protegernos, guacho.
Guacho, estoy tan arrepentido de haberle dicho las cosas, boludo.
¿De haber dicho qué cosa?
Haberle dicho de que lo que haya dicho para que no vaya.
No pasa nada, amigo.
Total, no pasa nada.
No, no fue tu culpa, boludo.
Pero bueno, teniendo en cuenta para la
No,
próxima.
pero amigo, estaba muy piola, estuvo muy piola. O
Aunque
sea,
para vos
mi
estuvo
novia
piola
me
porque estaba
dice,
quedando móvil, pero si no.
ya fue, amigo. A María, boludo, casi me la como, boludo. Yo como estoy medio sordo de un oído, me giraba del todo y cuando me giraba del todo tenía la piba pegada. Así que para evitar un beso le metí un cabezazo. Le rompí la napia. Ay, qué mal que estoy, boludo. Y después la piba entendió que me tenía que hablar sí o sí del lado izquierdo, no, de hecho.
Demonios.
¿Y qué pasó después? Apareció uno que se parecía al puto Ibai.
Puto Ibai.
Está bien, que tú puse, ¿no? Sí,
¿De qué?
de la jodita.
Hoy sí, pa.
Sí, ese mismo.
Sí, boludo.
¿No viste que subía video?
Sí.
¿Viste la foto del chabón que subí?
Yo no pude.
Ah, sí.
Exactamente. Hablaba con todo el mundo, mis amigos de unas cabezas. María encima trajo unos negros cabeza, amigo. Los chabones le abrieron la puerta a la dueña de la casa, salieron a echarse un medio afuera y volvieron, boludo. Toda la cabeza todo mojado.
Eso va,
Corto.
nosotros no. Para pensar.
Sí, sí, sí.
Sí, sí, sí.
Sale. ¿Sale un jueguito? Jueguito, jueguito. Contar. Conté. Conté. ¿Qué
Ah,
hace
yo
todavía
no
abajo?
paso, ¿no? Por hoy.
¿Qué pasás? Acá. La, 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 la.
Cunningham's reckless. There's really no other way to describe it right now with the way he's punching than to say it's reckless.
It's reckless, and in a moment he's going to pay a price for that recklessness.
Ay, qué chavo.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Y Martín, al final decime que te juntaste con la piba.
Sí, sí.
Ah, bueno. Listo, está perdonado, amigo.
¿Hiciste el amor?
No.
No, no te perdono a mí.
La baja, bro.
Es verdad.
Nah, el tipo es un caballero, no te vayas.
No, no, no lo hice posta, amigo. No, no. Tu vida, amigo,
No
me
te creo.
algo así. Sí, Abrí una
This is
puerta.
anybody's fight. Here we are, the start of round number 8.
Sí, me quedé, pero
Got
bueno,
him
no.
up slightly, but I don't know. I'm watching this
¿Y
fight.
qué,
And
¿Para
I
qué
think
pensó
any
que fuiste a
moment
la pega?
can
¿Para
turn.
la Play,
This is
boludo?
like in the old days,
¿Qué sé yo? A las minas les gusta que como
one of
boludo.
those ammonia capsules, one of those
Sí, a las
sprays,
minas les gusta que les
you know,
ande
in the
una
nose of the
saga,
fight,
eso es
pick 'em up a
cierto.
little bit, bringing it down the home
Mira,
stretch.
Por eso le tenés que
Can't
andar
use those
adelante.
anymore, but you can
te
use
ponen
some
a prueba.
stern,
Te
strong
hacen
words.
ir.
Get going. Come on, pick it up a little bit.
Para
Don't
ver si
slow
vas a
down.
estar cuando ella te necesite.
Evans has got a little something coming back at him.
Listo.
Ah, boludo, pero se
Significa
van a
que...
activar, amigo.
No, no, pero significa que si la manda a la mierda, ganó.
Me da pila.
Ah, pero ella no quería, boludo. Estaba en sus días y le hago así, está diciendo, bueno.
Amigos siempre
Precision work
quieren.
with the left hand by Evans. Cunningham's corner
Cuánta
has to give
violencia
No,
de
si
la
está en su,
palabra.
si está en su día, igual podés tirar tipo la de.
scoring too consistently.
Me gusta
Ahí,
jugar en cancha
ganás
cuadrada.
puntos tipo estando ahí. Banco igual. Banco que farmés.
90 seconds to
Que
go.
farmés
Aparte
celo.
su huevo, la
Que farmé
violación.
Saura.
Banco que farmés ahora con la mía.
That time.
Y yo soy un buen tipo, amigo. Yo soy un buen tipo, pero en realidad,
Trade shot.
si hubiese tenido
Comes
libre
back with the
albedrío,
right hand.
me subía al auto y me volvía a casa.
No tuviste libre ahí.
Ah,
Ay, qué hijo de puta eso, boludo.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
es parte.
Cunningham.
Uy, boludo, la mano como llevé.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Evans is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
Nice! You got this one. You got this one.
He just missed that shot up top. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Nice work with the combination by Evans.
Hay una troleada recién en esta partida de mierda del Legacy este.
And you can just see
Menos
that
mal.
he doesn't have much to
Parece
him.
que la dan igual.
Energy there. I mean, how does a trainer fix that?
Well, first of all, you said a key word there. You said you can just see. Well, his opponent can see it, so he's not going to slow down. His opponent now is going to come out even faster. So if you're the trainer, the first thing you say is, hey, take a deep breath, get yourself together. Don't let this guy know you're tired. You're not tired.
Cunningham's work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that
Sí,
he's a
jugaba el
busy
lobo.
guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what?
No,
I agree. They're
no.
not landing.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Cunningham.
No, jugaba ensuciantes.
Good job, baby.
Suficiente.
See, that's what you want
Sí.
from his left hand. That's exactly what it
Entonces
should
nada
be
que
doing,
ver.
that left hand by Evans.
Lo estaba viendo todavía, pues.
Keep moving. Come on now.
Recién dijo.
Halfway through
Quiere
the
jugar él por
round.
eso.
Cunningham's done a good job there
Así que no estaban
offensively
jugando
scoring
de
with that left hand.
mejor manera.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Cunningham. Not able to connect with the uppercut.
Keep working the body. Relax. Deep breathing.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Evans. Cunningham's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Able to get rid of that one.
Me saca la cabeza este hijo de puta.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs.
Ojo, Martín Evans,
Comes to an end. A round
Creo que arranca el día con una victoria. Pensé que no, pero.
didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you what advice
¿Ya me
can you
mataste a
give
mí?
to him if you're the trainer?
First of all, deal with the psychological.
Y Martín Evans está teniendo una carrera boxística dura.
Don't let him get discouraged.
Todo caído a pedazos.
Pero bueno, tiene 23 años todavía Martín Evans, boludo. Puede remontar.
Olvidate.
Tiene ya antes de los 27 tiene ya ser campeón de algo.
Good job with the left
Le
hand.
quedan 4 añitos.
It was fast, it was direct by Evans. Cunningham's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Hey, you got to get some of that too now. Come on, let's go.
Halfway through this 10th and final round.
In and out. In and out.
Nice two-punch combo by Evans.
That's okay. That's okay. Let it go. Let it go.
Not able to land the headshot. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Cunningham's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Bueno, gente,
¿Qué pasó,
nada,
baby?
loco.
For a tough target there. He gets
Me
away from
parece
that
que me
punch.
voy.
Nice
Pincho
strike
todo.
after catching one by
La vida
Me
pincho.
levanto a las 7.
Qué bien.
Yo también.
No lo he estudiado todavía.
Que por nunca estudiar, guacho.
Last 10 seconds of the fight.
Ah,
Éxito, guacho.
Scoring well with that combination by Evans.
nos vemos, máquina.
This was an
Yo también después tengo que estudiar,
Bueno,
tipo 12 me pone
start to
este.
finish after that effort.
Well, you
Picante.
never know in this sport with the scoring, but this is one you know.
We're gonna know in moments here.
Pará.
Duro.
Sí.
Evans' dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with controlling range, going to the body. Great night.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us.
Vamos, Chris Evans. Arre que no es Chris Evans. A ver si puedo mejorar en algo. Chin. Tengo que mejorar en chin. Ah, medio. Sigo teniendo poca media, loco, la concha de la lora. 81.
Eso, medio pete.
No sé qué onda, boludo. Punto, juego de mierda. Siempre mi personaje queda tan choto, boludo. 79 de media. Este puede ser un buen rival. 84, pará. 84 de media. ¿Y este? 82. Menos. Tengo que ir por uno que está medio pateado. Este 79 puede ser. Y este también. ¿Cuánto tiene este? 79 también. Y 79. Este es más chiquito, podemos castigarlo. Lo podemos ir por este que... está más arriba.
Let's see how you do with some sparring.
Hola,
¿Qué se lo quita?
acá estaba jugando el Conte, pero ya está.
No.
Ok, loco, son las 11.
Esas son las 11, boludo. Qué paja.
It's okay, let's go. Work it, let's go. That's it, that's it. If you can't last here, you won't last in the ring. I want to see you punch harder, faster. Keep going. Faster, faster. You really need to work on that more.
Good evening, alongside Teddy Atlas. I'm Joe Tessitore, and this is Friday Night Fights, and we welcome you.
Ah, loco, suena mis pedos.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Gibson. Let's talk about strategy for a moment in this matchup. What advice do you give to the high stamina fighter in this fight?
Well, the one thing that I tell him is make sure that you're controlling things, but not where you're at a reckless pace, not where you're going too fast. You know, keep that engine idling about 40 miles an hour. Try not to get up to 70. No need for it.
Good job, boy, good job.
Halfway through round number one. And now he scores well with a straight right. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Evans. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Gibson. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Gibson. Gibson's hoping that his strategy of utilizing his jab pays off. How can it do so, Teddy? What will that bring to him?
Well, it's going to bring a lot of things. First of all, defense, separation. He's going to keep his opponent at a distance where he can't harm him. Hey, if you're a fighter and a guy can't harm you, guess what? That's a good thing. The other thing is to set up his other punches.
Good defensive skill. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand.
Bueno, me voy. Besitos. Ey.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. An accurate left by Evans. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Gibson. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Evans is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. And a good counter by Evans. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Evans. Oh, good exchange there.
Stay away from those. Come on.
A headshot blocked. His opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Gibson's corner's got to be thrilled with what they just saw. They won that last round. They put down a beatdown on their opponent. And now they got to be thinking, hey, this thing could really snowball in our favor big time when we get off the stool here.
Yeah, they have to feel that way. Keep it going. Why change it now? You know, what you did the last round, it worked for you. It got you into a commanding position. Keep doing it. Keep doing more of it. But remember your defensive responsibilities as you go forward.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Gibson's using that jab well very early on here, Teddy. That could be a big benefit to him tonight.
Well, it's supposed to be, Joe. He has a real good wingspan. I mean, he's got those long arms. No better way to put him to use it, to use that jab and use that jab at the right distance.
Things opened up and he was able to place the right hand well.
Keep moving. Get out of there. Get out of there.
A solid, true uppercut by Gibson. Gibson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Committing well now to that left hand over the top. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Evans. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Missed the body shot. On the mark with the straight left hand. Oh, what a hook by Gibson. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Evans.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Nice strike after catching one by Gibson. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Relax.
Relax.
You all right? You need to just keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now. I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up. Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Much better. Much better. That was good.
Start of round number 4.
Perdiendo.
Easy scorecard to put together. Gibson's favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. And he's eating all night.
You taking some English etiquette classes?
You getting hungry?
Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Gibson. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs.
Focus! Focus!
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Gibson. Seconds to go in round number 4. Combination to the head. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Gibson's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Flush shot, it was the overhand left. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Gibson. Evans' inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
That was a miss by Gibson. Scored well up top. How about that angle by Evans? That was good stuff.
Yeah, that's how you break up pressure. Guys coming at you, train's coming at you. You don't go back on the track because he's going to hit you. You go off the track on the side. Exactly what he did. And that train went right past him.
This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end. Evans is ruined with that punch right there. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Evans's combination punching is working well here. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evans.
See that coming. Let's go.
To the head he goes with a left hand.
Man, that's it, baby. Good job. Good job.
He was waiting for his opponent, just waiting for an opportunity, and he found it. The counterpunch by Evans. Halfway through this round here. The combo lands upstairs. Gibson's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Evans's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Well-targeted counterpunch by Gibson. Combo lands to the head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Evans. Good smooth work by Evans. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. He just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
And we come to the end of the round. Gibson's in dominating form here tonight. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and he's ahead on our scorecards ringside.
Yeah, but don't forget, he's in the other guy's hometown. So don't let up too soon. Don't start partying too soon. Still keep doing the things you were doing to get you to this place.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Gibson. Hey, if you can throw them all, you may just land them all, and he does with that four-punch combination. Gibson's hand speed right now, the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a little bit more down the road, but right now, that's got him in front.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Gibson.
Keep working the jab.
Good combination to the body. Gibson's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Accurate with the straight left.
Double up your jab.
That was not well targeted by Gibson. Gibson's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. And a well-placed counter by Gibson. Gibson's right hand scores well that time. Evans is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Get after him.
Last 10 seconds. Nice strike after catching one by Gibson.
Move, move.
What a difference from corner to corner. As he sits on his stool, he knows that he is in complete control of this fight, peppering his opponent with power shots.
Well, it's been like that all night long. Anything he throws finds a target.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Gibson. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Stay away from the inside.
Flush right hand to the head. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Evans is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Halfway through the 7th round. Gibson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Accurate hook. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. There's the hook. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Gibson. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Gibson's fighting real smart here on the outside. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Double jab right to the face. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Round number 8 just underway here. Teddy's scorecard has it clearly one-sided. Gibson's done a good job of pacing himself. I think he's going to be fresh for this stretch run here.
Well, that's the way they planned it, Joe. They were in real good shape. They came in here. They did all their work before. And now you have to
No
concentrate.
puedo tirar la toalla. Ya. La concha de mi madre, espero que no me haya guardado esa decisión. Todo por guiarme por lo que dice el cosa ahí, boludo. La concha de mi madre, Iban sigue ganando, boludo. Qué pete que soy, yo también, qué cagón, boludo. Espero que no me haya guardado esa decisión, boludo. Pues te juro que borro la mierda el Legacy este. No lo guardó, ¿no? No, bien. Bien, bien, bien. Bien, 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 bien. No me lo guardó. Shit. Barden me humilló, Barden. Muy bien. Bien, 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 bien. No me guardó la cagada que me mandé. A ver qué onda con esto. No quiero pelear con este pibe, no. Ahora que lo veo bien. Hay uno que era medio medio pete. Este es. Necesito peleas, necesito ganar peleas. Eso es lo que necesito yo. Ahora mismo. Ganar peleas. No estoy para otra cosa. Necesito ganar peleas. 5 semanas para pelear. Sirve. Qué troleada que pegué recién. Menos mal que no me contó, boludo. No sé por qué quise tirar cosas, boludo. Nunca más. Las peleas se pelean todas. Al final. Hasta las últimas consecuencias. La concha de mi hermana, boludo. La pelea estaba ganada encima, qué bronca, boludo. No peleo contra este hijo de puta de nuevo ni en pedo. Con más de media, capaz. Así como estoy, ni en pedo.
All right, kid. Let's see you one-on-one.
Voy a regalar mi salud mental, así que puta.
I want to see you punch hard, fast. Let's go. Move away from the ropes. Nice, nice. Come on. Push it, kid. Get a good snap in those shoulders. It's all right. Keep moving. That chin down. Oh, you got this one. You can't let. Yeah, good work.
La puta.
Next time I want to see you pick it up.
Muy bien. Todo curo. Un poco de rest. Momento rest. Y rest de nuevo. Yes. Fight. Necesito ganar peleas. Necesito ganar peleas fáciles.
Senores y caballeros. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Well, we got a southpaw in the ring tonight going up against a traditional orthodox or right-handed fighter. So many times we hear about the footwork. Teddy, explain the footwork in a matchup like this.
Well, what you want to do usually, traditionally, if you're the orthodox fighter, you want to take your left foot, your lead foot, and keep it outside the lead foot of the southpaw, his right foot, and step to your left a little bit. Take away his power punch, his left hand, and get a little better angle for your jab.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Good work defensively by Evans. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Evans is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. That's a solid right hand by Evans. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good block by Evans. Nice strike after catching one by Evans.
Let's see some more head movement.
Evans is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. He just missed that shot up top. Fowler's defensive flaws in that last round were very, very costly. He's not doing a good enough job of simply protecting himself.
No, I'm not sure that he knows how.
A well-placed left hand up top. Super two-punch combo by Evans.
Head movement, head movement.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Fowler's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Evans' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. So he digs in with a left hand to the body and then places the right.
Stay on the inside.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Evans. A little head hunting with the right. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Very accurate two-punch combo by Evans. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Yanking away a body shot with the right hand. Good counter punch. I loved how he moved off to the side and landed it.
Yeah, that's real smart. That's something that you teach in the gym, and you love when you see it executed.
On the mark with the straight left hand. sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Evans. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Evans is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Solid shot, the overhand left.
Amigo, lo estoy humillando, este hijo de puta.
You know what I need you to do? I need you to...
And round number 3 is underway. A well-timed right hand by Fowler. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Evans is doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
That right hand over the top lands flush. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Jab and a straight by Evans. Not able to land the headshot. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. And what a clever combination by Evans. Little head hunting with the left. Flush right hand to the head. Evans' left landing well. Scored well up top. Evans is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Turns over that hook upstairs. A hammering hook to the head by Evans. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Evans.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Evans. And that does it for this round. So 3 rounds in the books here. Fowler's probably feeling good about what he's accomplishing because his intent was to go out there and throw punches. But I don't think he's feeling too good if he looks at your scorecard. He hasn't won a round.
No, because he hasn't been accurate. Yeah, he's throwing punches, but they're fat punches. They're wide punches, not getting to the target.
Get your hands up!
Evans' best asset is a little bit of an unorthodox athleticism, and right now, his opponent can't deal with it.
No, he's frustrating him. I mean, you're right. You know, being awkward the way he is, that is really what gives his opponents troubles because they get so confused by that, so irritated by that, they get out of their fight.
Pace yourself!
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Fowler. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Halfway through this round. And he's holding.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
A good, clean, old 1-2 by Evans. Fowler's rocked by a huge hook to the head.
Close the jam!
Unable to make an impact there by Fowler. Evans has got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. He commits to the counter punching, the overhand left. Fowler's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evans. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Solid left hand to the head. Right to the head with that right. Solid hook upstairs. Committing well now to that left hand over the top. Good fighting, snapping shot by Evans. And he just holds on there. Fowler's not able to have the real estate he wants. Just not utilizing that jab to get through that front door and to the inside.
No, and that's where he needs to be.
Targets the hook after blocking that shot. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Evans. And now he's targeting upstairs. That's as good as it gets right there. A crushing uppercut by Fowler.
Hooks on the inside.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Evans is hit to the head. Well, you can just mark down another round for him there with this accurate, precise punching. How does his opponent escape from that?
You got to use feints. You know, feints is really the Achilles heel to timing. I mean, you feint him and you throw his timing off. You let him think something's coming, but guess what? It's not coming.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Nice, crisp 1-2 combination by Evans. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Solid counter punch by Fowler. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Fowler showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Fowler. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Keep it tight inside. Okay.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. That was not well targeted by Fowler.
Left and right.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Evans. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Evans. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Up top with the right hand. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Nice strike after catching one by Evans. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Evans. That's it. A nice, crisp combination by Fowler.
Keep working the jam.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Fowler. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. There's the double jab, and you can see he can do it up top as well as down low. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Evans. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Evans has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Oh, that's a big hook right there. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Double up on that jab, just finish off with a hook, okay?
Evans is in control of this fight with a commanding lead on your scorecard, Teddy, as we start round number 8. He just looks like the kind of guy that's not going to be defeated tonight.
No, he's made up his mind. And he didn't make his mind up, you know, and this is for the young fighters out there, whatever you aspire to do to move forward. He didn't make up his mind tonight. It was made up way before he got in the ring, and it's showing.
He's getting the payoff. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. What an excellent two-punch combo by Fowler. Fowler is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
Good combination on the 1-2 by Evans.
In and out, in and out, in and out.
That is a strong uppercut there. Commits to the straight right. Evans is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Evans.
Come on, kid, focus.
Southpaw counters back with the overhand left. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evans.
Watch that. If you hit the body, you're gonna win this fight. I'm telling you, all you have to do is rip down to the body. Look at me.
Qué chances, seguro tiene la cara la miseria.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been.
Keep your hands up.
Accurate with the straight left. What a smart combination by Evans. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Evans. Fowler's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on.
Inside. Do that again.
Back and forth exchange. Evans has been showing that supreme skill by utilizing his jab as a way to open up that door.
Yeah, it sets up everything. I mean, you know, not only opens the door, but it allows him to go into the living room, and that's what he's doing. He's going into that living room, and he's moving furniture around, you know, he's kind of making it his house right now.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Fowler. Combination to the head. Evans is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Hooks to the head. committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
Jump on. Nice.
Good flush shot by Evans. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
No sé qué más hacerle en la cara.
No turning back now. 10th round is upon us. Last round of the fight. A headshot blocked. They both decide to bring it. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Fowler. Blocks it away, pulls the trigger on the overhand left. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Evans. Evans is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Evans. A solid uppercut by Fowler. Close the jab. Nice strike after catching one by Evans. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Fowler.
Keep moving.
Able to land the hook to the head. Fowler's got to be really careful here. That eye is an absolute mess. The cut is really bad. In fact, it could fall for an end to this fight at any. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Big shot comes crashing home. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
2, 3, 4.
Evans is able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on
Concha
your
puta de tu
bicycle,
madre.
move it
Tírate
hurt.
el piso, por
No,
favor.
the bicycle
A la
is
verga,
not
gané
there,
yo.
got flat tires. What you got to do is
No
grab
mataba,
on
boludo.
the side and clear your head.
Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Well, right now what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring.
Bien.
A well-deserved win by Evans. Unanimous decision.
Ojo, se puede mejorar, A ver qué hay. Si hay alguno que esté arriba mío que tenga media más o menos parecida. Este William puede ser bueno, ¿no? Este no, Guillo. Está una locura decir un Guillo. Y me conviene ir por el 22 este, ¿no? Contra el Puncher. Es el puncher más alto que yo. Una paja. Este que anda. Conventional. Y yo me interesa. Este hijo de puta es el más accesible. Boxer puncher. Va para adelante. Puede ser.
All right, let's see how you do with some sparring. Those arms moving, those legs moving. Don't slow down now. Get a good snap in the shoulder. That was good. Yeah! Hold on to him! Move! Move! Work it, work it. Let's go. Move out of there! Side to side. Good hustle. Keep it up. Harder, harder. Keep going. Keep the chin down. Keep your head moving. Let's go. Looking good. Keep it coming, kid. You want to win in that ring? Let's see some more head movement. Not bad. Focus on some technique.
No, velocidad necesito, boludo, sí. Hijo de puta.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Allen. First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Can he keep up with his knockout winning ways? That's the question everybody wants answered tonight.
Well, with success comes more challenge, too. His opponent knows what he's been doing lately, so he's going to be well prepared, well worn.
So, Teddy, here we have a power puncher against a fast and speedy fighter. What are some of the first things you look for in a matchup like this?
Well, I'm looking for the fast guy to stay on the outside. When there's distance, you can use that speed. You don't want to be cramped where the other fighter can use his power.
Well-placed left hand there. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Evans. Halfway through round number one. The combo lands upstairs. Flush shot. It was the overhand left. Hits him in the mug with the right. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Nice solid left hand scored by Evans. Scored well up top. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Evans. Good looking counter punch. There's that right hand he scores with. Evans is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. He returns the favor with an uppercut. So the round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas sitting with you. You had a very busy week before you flew here out to broadcast this fight, doing your charitable contributions back in Staten Island with the Dr. Theodore Atlas Foundation.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Joe. We did well. We had our dinner, our yearly dinner, where we're able to raise money to help people that are in need, people that have nowhere else to go for help. Whether it's a mother that can't pay the cancer treatment for a 7-year-old daughter, we're able to pick up that insurance. But the thing that I want to take a second to thank everybody for is that it's a collective effort. It's all the people that allow us the resources to go out there and help those people.
Scored well with that straight left. Good looking jab there. Now he ties up there. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evans. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Evans is hurt by a big shot.
Come on, Jack, get out of there. Don't let him hit you. Don't let him hit you.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Nothing there on the punch by Evans. Good exchange. He fires back.
Keep working. Keep working.
Final 10 seconds. He missed with that headshot. Nice work, the left hand to the head. So we come to the end of the round. And that was a round that was very productive for him. Now he heads back to his corner. And they're going to try to repeat the success they just had, I'm sure.
Yes, he hurt his opponent there. He's going to want to go back to what he was doing and remember what set up those big shots.
Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Good looking combo by Evans. Comes across with a hook up top. Evans is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. return fire that time. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good counter punch. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He snaps a jab. Combo lands to the head. Good shot to the head with that right hand. A good block. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. A well-targeted jab that time. Evans is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Blocks that punch. Evans is able to land a good, solid left hand.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep that jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand. You're winning this fight hands down, baby.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk.
You need to cover up more, okay?
Well, Teddy's scorecard has him up around, but we're yet to get into the meat of the matter of this fight. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Just like that.
Precision work with the left hand by Evans. Evans' combination punching is working well here. How about a return to sender with the left hand? A little head hunting with the right. Evans is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Halfway through round number 4. Nice work with the uppercut. Evans is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
I need to see some head.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Evans. And there's the left hand. Evans is ruined with that punch right there. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Good hook by Evans. In a later stage of the fight like we have right here, when you see one guy consistently getting hit with the right hand, what is the answer?
Move your head.
Look at that combination by Evans.
You gotta breathe. Just breathe. Relax.
A la puta, te tengo hijo, boludo, no puede ser, boludo.
Evans is off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up, but he looks to be steady on his feet here. That's a good left hand by Evans. More than one, and it's just what he wants. Now hugging on the inside.
Nice. Real nice.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
You need to keep that head moving. Come on, come on.
Nice work doubling up that jab. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good solid right hand he lands there. Evans' movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Evans is doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good flush, straight left hand. Not much action as he just ties up. Evans is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Unable to connect by Evans. Evans' strategy of being a volume puncher paid off in that last round. Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action, Teddy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. remember the guy wanted to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
Punch! Punch! Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Evans. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut.
Stay away from him.
Oh, good exchange there. Evans is doing everything he wants right now. What does his opponent need to do to counter this?
Well, what he's got to do is start throwing punches. You know, the awkwardness, the unorthodox approach right now is throwing him off, and he's trying to think too much. Just roll down the middle. You know that old saying where a guy says, I'm seeing three guys now. You know, I got hurt. I'm seeing three guys. And what should I do, coach? Hit the guy in the middle. Just throw your punches down the middle.
How about that hook by Evans? He got hit, but he sends it right back. Piercing jab by Evans. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. There's a right hand.
Let it go, let it go.
Scores up top with a left. And a good counter by Evans. Evans is just being smart on the outside. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. And round 6 comes to an end. What do you wait? Evans is in dominating form here tonight. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and he's ahead on our scorecards ringside.
Yeah, but don't forget, he's in the other guy's hometown. So don't let up too soon. Don't start partying too soon. You know, still keep doing the things you were doing to get you to this place.
That's it. That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing fantastic.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see?
Lo tengo, lo tengo.
This fight
Tengo.
could be heading towards a stoppage.
La pelea es nuestra, cada China.
He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. But still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem. But if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
Right on the mark with the hook up top. Good right hand. And now another left. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Evans. Evans is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. That right hand serving him well. He just missed that shot up top. Accurate counter punch by Evans. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top.
It's all yours, baby. But you gotta keep working.
Qué regalado que lo tengo este pelotudo.
Teddy,
Es
your
nuestro.
scorecard through 7 rounds. One of the most basic principles of scoring a fight is who did the clean and effective punching. Evans has done that tonight. He's been very effective throughout.
Yes, he has, Joe. He's followed that to a T.
Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back. But if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Committing to the combo now, both land. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Lock! Lock! Scored well up top. Comes right back at him with a left hand. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. To the head he goes with a left hand. Fires right back at him.
Don't stay in one spot.
Solid, accurate shot. That hook by Evans. Zones in on that overhand right. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Comes right back with some offense of his own. On the mark with the hook after blocking that shot. Nice 1-2 by Evans.
All right, you want this fight? Because listen to me, man.
The 9th round of this good fight. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one.
Beat him to the punch. Come on.
Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Evans is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere. What a shot. Big hook comes in. Evans's corner is concerned. Their fighter may go down here. That was a fine block by Evans. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Not able to land the headshot. How about that exchange? Evans is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Nowhere close, that punch by Evans. And he returns on that exchange.
Keep that head moving.
There's another left hand from him. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Now here's a perfect example of where you can actually see confidence growing in a fight. He was able to stun his man in that last round, and you just get a sense that he's a bigger, better fighter than he was before.
Well, I agree with you, Joe. It's the accumulation of damage that's starting to get to him right now.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Little head hunting with the left. Solid uppercut. Targeting that overhand left. Good biting, snapping shot by Evans. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Keep doing what you do.
No, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Punches and bunches, combination up top. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. How about that left hand? And just grabbing on.
Cagando trompada la concha de tu madre.
Evans' movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. Nice strike after catching one by Evans. Good block by Evans. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Able to get rid of that one. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own.
Toma la concha de tu madre.
We said it early on.
Gané,
Stylistically with this
gané,
match,
gané.
hardly
Seguro que
any
gané.
chance
Me
that
gusta
we
la aquí en la cara, boludo.
scorecards, but Teddy, that's exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah, early on.
Cambié de raza, chabón, con el peso que le pegué.
But fizzled out a little bit.
Bien, nene, bien, bien. Tiene la redención.
Evans' dominating performance gets the
Ellos.
decision, a unanimous decision.
Señor. Señor. Necesitamos una mano buena, me parece que tiene que ser el directo. Y vamos con este último. ¿Quiere? Bishop ni en pedo, ¿no? Nada, me ha hecho 84 ni en pedo. Esperar. 80 puede ser. Augustus. 80 también. 79 Gaston Vixen. Puede ser otro. Yo sí 24. Este me interesa. Gastón es altísimo. Voy por aquí más abajo que tenga un estilo. Este pedazo de pelotudo, por ejemplo. 80. Este era. Este también. Gregory, ¿qué onda con Gregory? Gregory más petizo. A Gregory le puedo cagar a trompada. Nada más que 3 cosas. ¿Qué quiere? Ok. Muy bien. La concha de mi madre. Encima que no tengo tiempo para... Vamos, popularidad. Qué poronga es la popularidad. No sé, que me muestro. Ah, tengo uno. Ah, es la última, ¿verdad?
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Fights. I'm Joe Tessitore. I'll be joined by Teddy.
Ah,
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10. Of course, he's coming off of impressive knockout win. Welch's opponent has to be very conscious of that.
Well, I hope so. I mean, they should have done their scouting report. If they're conscious of it, there's a better chance that they don't get caught with the shot that his last opponent did.
Power puncher versus the high stamina fighter. How does the high stamina fighter want this fight to unfold as it goes on?
Well, the high stamina fighter, what he wants to do is he wants to get a lead. Get the lead, go out there quick out of the gate, and then later on you have the power puncher looking for one shot at a time. He's going to be searching them all night, and he's never going to find them.
Really on the mark with that overhand left. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Halfway through this round here, Evans has got a way of just getting away from that punch. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Oh, and they decide Evans is stunned by that shot. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clocking his head.
What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
The left hand coming into play by Welch.
muchacho,
That's
hermano.
the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head. Keep your hands up. You know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you got to give him a little confidence. Remind him, hey, we trained for a tough fight. You're ready for this.
Welch is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
looking right hand after he got hit. Evans is able to avoid that punch. Fires off that hook. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Good smooth work by Evans. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Welch. Welch's punch didn't come close. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Evans is rocked, and his defense is porous right now. He could go down at any moment.
Well, the problem is he's got the habit of blocking punches, and when a guy's putting them together, you can't block them all. Some are getting through.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Goes up top with a right hand. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Good accuracy with that uppercut. Nearly flooring him, the hook by Evans.
Unload, more punches. Come on, kid, focus.
Blocks away that headshot. Little head knocking with that right hand.
Keep working the body.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Evans. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Big shot, the left crashed home. Evans is well off the mark that time. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Nice two-punch combo by Evans. Good defensive skill. We count down the final moments of this round. And we come to the end of the round. The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made the right decision to punch.
A well-placed left hand up top. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Targeting a left hand down low. Good flush shot by Evans. Accurate hook.
Come on, kid, focus.
Evans is scoring with that right hand. An accurate left by Evans.
What do you want to be?
Targeting the uppercut, and it worked. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook.
Move in, focus.
Evans' opponent landing an effective counter. counter punch right there. Evans is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Great hook to the head that time. Evans is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Back to the body.
Evans is nailed by a hook. Scores with the uppercut. Evans is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Welch's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
Well, you can mark down another round for him there with his precise, accurate punching. What does his opponent have to do?
He has to feint a little bit. Feinting is the kryptonite to timing. It throws it off. You know, you feint and you're going to throw something, you don't throw it. And then he makes a move, then you throw it. Feinting. That's the key.
That's a well-scored left hand by Welch. Good flush shot upstairs.
You're still not moving enough. Move!
Evans is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Welch's punch is far off the target. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. You see him holding on. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Keep working the jab. Move away from the
That's
rope.
great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evans. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Missed the target with that hook. Welch has got to know that things can't continue like this. These middle rounds have not been what he's wanted them to be. He thought he was going to do a heck of a job on the inside, but he's not.
Hey, you know, you mentioned something very, very interesting. You said he's got to know. Yeah, he knows that he's got to be on the inside, but maybe he doesn't want to be. You know, it takes discipline. You know, it takes risk. It takes the ability to accept that risk to be inside closer to your guy, because more stuff's going to come back. Maybe he's taking this the safe way, the easy way, even though that means he's going to lose. He doesn't have enough discipline to win.
Welch's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Evans is in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Evans has got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. That left hand over the top, he's accurate with it. Welch has gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed. So he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Evans. Nice work on the right hand by Welch. He missed with that headshot. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
In and out.
And now they're trading blows.
Come on, kid. Focus.
He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Welch has got a moment to gather himself here between rounds, but come that bell ringing, he has to go out there and change this fight. He is trailing badly, and there's not much fight left. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Evans is doing really well here in these middle rounds. Now, I know a lot of the old school guys don't like his style, but his raw athleticism. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him. Evans is showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down.
Keep your body moving.
Headshot lands, was a hook. Halfway through the 7th round. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Evans's right hand scores well. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Welch. Well off the mark by Evans. Well placed, well timed combo up top. He scored well after being hit himself. Welch is finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
You know, it's not always as simple as who throws more punches. As we start round number 8 and we look at your scorecard, Evans has been the more effective fighter. The punches he is throwing, those punches are getting things accomplished.
And he's also proven something that I've said before, that sometimes aggression is a state of mind. You know, it's not really a physical state. And that's what he's doing. You know, he's feinting him a little bit. He's controlling the outside. He's not always walking forward, but he's doing what he wants to do and making his opponent do what he wants him to do.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Evans is showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Solid left hand to the head. Good fighting, snapping shot by Evans. Welch's right hand scores well that time. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Welch is whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
Welch is going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good, solid counter. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Evans. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Evans. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Evans. He engages in the clinch.
You're not focusing.
Protecting his head well with his guard. That's a big right hand. Welch is in a much better place now. This is a good comeback. I wonder if he can come all the way back in this fight.
Why not?
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Evans is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Welch's corner knows the truth here. He has not done enough to really be in this fight. They are telling him, you need to go out there and get after it. Hit that gas pedal. And he ties up on the inside.
Necesito ese último round.
Evans is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Well-placed counterpunch by Welch. Big uppercut right on the mark. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Nice work, the left hand to the head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Evans. Oh, what an exchange. Evans' ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Kenny, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it. He's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
Good sharp hook by Evans. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Welch. Well-targeted left hand by Evans.
No me vas a robar esta pelea.
Scored well up top. Targeting that straight left hand. Evans is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp.
Concha de tu madre.
Combination. So two guys who everybody thought had no chance of hearing the final bell now wait for the judges' scorecard.
Explosions early on, but later on, just a little tap dance.
Y ahí, negro de mierda.
Tonight was well rewarded.
Lo logramos, lo logramos. Uy, boludo, el segundo vio cualquier cosa. Y que me perdonen. Hice todo bien yo, ¿eh? Bastante triste con la punto que me dio. Oh, mi le hace Match Victory. Esas son las peleas de hoy, ¿no? Empecemos con Cunningham. ¡Ey, bien! 4 victorias hoy. Estamos 10-6. ¿Puedo cambiar el convention en ese? Creo que hasta acá estábamos con esto, ¿bien? Todos los posibles. Ya nos acercamos al negro que nos tiró 2 veces. Ese fue el negro que nos arruinó la vida. Es que no puedo pelear con nadie acá, boludo. Tengo 69 de media. Tengo que ir para abajo, boludo. 21. 77. Este Gregory, boludo. Este Gregory es el que tengo que farmear. Uy, ojo, ojo. Campeón del año puedo llegar a ser, No. Hay un tema que no entiendo cómo mierda hago para que los stats se mantengan permanentes. Pero bueno. Ya veremos. Mierda.